when I got my Serato, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna DJ.
So Ezra, how's everything?
Peace, guys. What's up? Everything's good.
Okay.
Chilling. Can't complain. Alive, breathing.
Yeah. When was the last time I saw you spinning? It was over at the waiting room for Matic Fest.
Yeah, that was a good set. I had a good time that night. Yeah. Just that particular night, I was pretty confident in how I did. So I was like, all right, that was a good night. Because, you know, sometimes you're like, you know, you got your off nights. But that was a good night.
Yeah. How do you feel like, because I know you do a lot of shows in the city, but when you do shows out here, when it's like around your peers, like people you've grown up with, what's the different, how's the atmosphere difference in that?
It's both like a gift and a curse, because New York, or even, you know, some of the joints that I do in Newark, sometimes they're at least more open to some of the music, but it's a certain crowd. Like I do know a lot of people here, you know, but although there are a good amount of people that are, not everybody's necessarily has their ear like tapped into like a lot of the underground stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely like I said, it's both the gift and the curse. Like I can bring people out because they're like, oh, you know, he spins this, he spins that, but still at the same time, not everything might go off like I would think it would. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe they just haven't been exposed to, you know, this like style of music yet. You know? Yeah.
So tell me a bit about like your earlier life. Like, where are you originally from?
I was born in Philly. I grew up in this house. I grew up in Rahway. I went to a lot of private schools when I was younger, whether it was like Chad School in Newark. I went there for like years. Shouts to anybody who might have went to Chad or has like family members who went to Chad. It's actually was like a really big like black nationalist school, and it was pretty dope. But yeah, and then private schools like random Catholic schools, you know, and even with my mom being like a single mom, she I mean, in her eyes, it was at least important for us to have like a private education. As a teacher, she thought it was better for some reason. But, you know, I'm thankful for the fact that it was able to, you know, expose me to a lot of different personality types, a lot of different types of people, and like sort of, you know, shape a more whole like worldview. But in terms of where am I from, yeah, Rahway, Jersey, you know, I rep. But I have family from everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere culture is what you're saying.
Yeah. I guess
culture.
Before you started DJing, like what like kind of like got you into the whole DJing thing? Like I know you.
So I don't think kids grow up and be like, I just want to be a DJ. I mean, maybe they do, but I don't think that
some. There's like it's weird you say that, because I've seen YouTube videos of like 5, 6-year-old kids like, yeah, I'm a DJ, and they're nasty, and I'm like, why wasn't I doing this when I was a kid? Like I could be like so many different places right now. I guess what got me into music was like exposure from, you know, my parents, because my mom always listened to like tons of different type of music, you know what I'm saying? Like it would go from Prince to house music to coupe de call, like African music, to like, you know, salsa, and like even like random classical stuff. I had a broad a broad, like, at least it was, it was show, that's what was, like, I was exposed to. And then, I mean, you know, in church, you know what I'm saying, Ebenezer and me, you know what I'm saying, singing in the choir. And then when I turned, like, I think it was like 11 or 12, I was like, Green Day? Blink 182? This shit's dope. I want to play guitar. And so I started playing guitar. I love being exposed to new music, new sounds, you know, because there's something about music that can really transform, you know, the fact that it's not a physical thing, but it can, like, affect you.
I feel you 100%.
You know, so much, and, like, you know, like the brain serotonin and all that stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy thing. So for there to be new sounds and new ways of listening or hearing things, you know what I'm saying, it always was an interest of mine.
I mean, cut you off, but I respect that a lot. Like, for a DJ, for you to say, like, that you love the music for the fact that it's music, like, for the art of it being, like, sound and stuff like that, rather than, like, I'm gonna play this because I know y'all want to hear it. Like, that's corny.
Yeah. I mean, and it's crazy too, because sometimes you have to find, like, a balance between that. At the end of the day, like, you know, when I DJ, I also have to think, like, you know what, I am providing a service.
Yeah, it's for the people. But even with that being said, I can honestly say every time I've heard you spin, it's never been like, I don't want to drop any other DJ's names, but it's never been like I'm going to, like, a typical event. Like, it's not like it's not the typical thing, like, okay, you're gonna hear this set and then you're gonna hear this set and then you're gonna hear this set. It's always like, it just fits so perfectly. And then even in the sets that I guess you would call the ones that you're kind of catering to everybody, there's still songs in there that's like, I would have never thought I would have heard this.
Musically, like, who do you look to for inspiration? Like, whether it be artists or fellow DJs?
I mean, just amazing artists and, yeah, just, like, amazing people, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even necessarily just, like, artists that I get my inspiration from. It's like I know this sounds, like, really cheesy and corny, but, like, I can, like, look outside and, like, sort of, like, you know, just in all my observation, take that and, like, sort of edit it to, like, see, like, oh damn, this is crazy, like, when, like, that, like, little piece of that, like, to find inspiration. I tend to be, like, sort of weird like that. I'll see, like, the most random stuff, you know, like, outside, and I'll be like, wow, this is so amazing. Just the fact that, like, I'm here seeing this is pretty crazy.
It's weird
in itself,
kind of
you know?
Like that too. The fact that you're taking something visual and turning it into something that we're gonna hear audibly is like, it's crazy. That's like a connection more so to, like, your heart, like, you love doing it rather than, like, that's
and I think and that goes along with, like, anything, no matter what your occupation is, you know, like, when you have that love for it that stems and, like, connects straight directly to your life, like, it lasts so much longer and you make so much more of an impact.
Long term, what do you want to, like, what do you want to do, like, what do you see out of this, like?
I don't know if I can give out all my secrets. No, but I mean, like I said, like, my background, my origin comes from, like, in terms of music, comes from actually playing live music, you know, whether it be, like, vocal or singing, whatever. Like you mentioned before, I produce, like, you know, remixes that I play and when I DJ and everything like that. But even on like, a deeper level, I would definitely love to, you know, produce music, whether it's my own or, you know, someone else's. And I mean, it's already started, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm helping engineer my boy's mixtape now, produced a couple tracks on that. I'm helping produce Basquiat Boys, look out for that, St. Joe Louis. Yeah, upstart. But yeah, I know where I see myself. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's like, it's tough to put that visualization into, like, or that idea, that thought into words. But one of the things is I see myself playing music. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. You know, in a classical sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually playing the guitar, the drums, whatever.
And I don't think And I don't think everybody knows that side of Ezra.
I mean, few, you know. Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, not a lot of people know. You're right. But yeah, I mean, I can only hope that they enjoy it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure, man.
Right up. Yeah, thanks for you know, having me on your Socially Accepted channel and everything. Yeah, man, definitely keep going. Something you really want to do, keep going.
Definitely.
Right up.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Socially Accepted.
I don't even know if all that was actually that good, but